Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Code of Honor Hardmic, the only place to hear the action, the post show, if you will. And I'm being joined by the new TV champion, Carlos Corvo. Corvo, man, how sweet this moment is.
It feels great.
Seemed a bit shook it up, dude, from that boxing fight.
Sorry, I was actually eating some steak from catering.
Now, steak, you say? Is that from the riches of Mr. Eddie Reed? Are we seeing a new partnership here at COH?
You know, I'm not really sure. I wasn't expecting Eddie Reed to come out with me tonight. After the match I had with him at Endgame, but it seems like he wanted to see if I would be able to actually beat Don tonight, and I did, since I'm now the new TV champion.
Man, new TV champion. It's been a long time since you've held a singles championship, and with the trade over to COH, this is your defining moment. This has been one hell of a 2 weeks. If you was to decide who would be next in line for that TV title, who would you pick at this stage of the game?
Who would I pick?
Yeah, after watching tonight's show, who is, in your personal opinion, who is your dream opponent for that TV championship?
I mean, I wouldn't mind fighting Adam Richards or Jay Mamba. Those are the two that I have an eye on, and I haven't actually. And I know I haven't fought Jay Mamba before.
Yeah, there's those two people, but you got to figure out too. I think you're forgetting one big player in this game tonight, especially tonight. It is Warbeard's November, and Oliver Windsor, man. He's been picking it up as of late. I know a lot of people have been wanting a match between you two. What would you do against Oliver Windsor?
I mean, if he wants a match for my TV championship, say bring it. Like, I may have just won it, but I don't intend on losing this title anytime soon.
I mean, I could see the fire, dude. I saw it here tonight. Saw it in the MGM Grand Arena when you defeated Mr. Eddie Reed, which he was better than what everybody expected. Told you so. I saw it happening from a mile away, but Corvo, you have been on fire as of late, man, and you're doing your country proud, man. You're the only one representing your country, and you're the best from that area. What do you want to say to your countrymen?
I want to say, I actually want to thank them all for their constant years of support, as well as now proudly standing as the new TV champion and representing my entire country of Chile, a country that doesn't really have that many stars from it, if I'm gonna be honest.
That's right, man, and you're the beacon of hope for that country, and you're doing your country proud by becoming TV champion tonight. I would just want to say personal congratulations to Carlos Corvo from capturing that TV championship, man. Congratulations. You deserve
Thank you. Thanks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, man, Corvo did mention the guy that I'm about to get to next. Adam Richards from Beer Milk.
Yes, sir.
Richards?
Yes, sir.
Tonight's a loss, no matter how you count it. In-game counts as a loss, but over the last two matches, Devlin O'Brien actually had your back. And this is a major win for the tag team, am I right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know why you sound so surprised that Devlin had my back. I've been telling you guys since day one that me and Devlin are best friends. And you guys don't seem to believe me, but you've seen it in the past two matches. Me and Devlin are close. We're close friends. We're best friends. We love each other, and we're there for each other. You guys need to get that through your thick skulls. We're a team. We're best friends. We drink milk together. He drinks beer. Sometimes he drinks milk. He still doesn't want to wear the shirt, but that's fine. We're best friends. We're best friends, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say that other than we are best friends.
That's right. And you guys are building that chemistry brick by brick. Right now, I'm being joined by Devin O'Brien. What do you got to say to what Adam Richards just said about the team? Do you feel the same way?
He's speechless.
After tonight, no.
Okay, never mind.
You know, you say I have your back. Yeah, I have your back because I don't want to lose. But you know, it seems like you're a clown. You've become something that you don't want to be, but you're a fucking clown after tonight. You're taunting in the corner when I'm doing my bro kick. I go for the pin and you don't even stop anyone from breaking up the pin. What is wrong with you? What has happened to you? You first came into COH all confident in that, and then all of a sudden we get paired up with a team. It's almost like you've become an alcoholic.
I'm not an alcoholic. I drink milk. How can you get drunk off of milk? Do you get drunk off of milk?
I don't know, but tonight you were more drunk than I was, mate.
Well, no, I was actually sober, but you know, I mean, you know, see, like. The problem is that I was trying to hype up the crowd. I was trying to make people cheer for you because not a lot of people cheer for you, Devlin. You know, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you be the better version of Devlin O'Brien. I'm trying to get the people behind you, trying to get the people hyped up, you know, and it's starting to work. People are behind us, my guy. People are behind us. People love beer milk, right? People absolutely love us. And that's thanks to me.
Alliance.
Two shits. I couldn't give two shits. Mate. We fucking lost in that four-way. You're the first one out. Such a fucking disappointment.
It's okay. It's okay.
Elimination. You fucking get out. Tonight, you fucking disappoint again. You couldn't even break up a simple pin because someone's lying on the fucking ring. Like, seriously? That's your excuse?
He was in my way. I mean, I couldn't get there.
Well, Devlin, I think we know the injury that you suffered tonight. Seems like your butt was hurting.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll take care of it later.
Regardless, man, you two are former world champions. If you get on the same page, this might be a destructive force that nobody can prepare for.
I mean, he has a point, Devlin. We are both former world champions. You were one of the most dominant world champions in recent memory. But you just, you know, you need to find that again. You need to find that inside of you again. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you find that man again. You know?
Man, all you're doing is getting in my fucking way.
It's a nice way of saying that you love me and I love you too.
That's spirit.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm chilling. You know, a loss is a loss, man.
Yeah, you chilled tonight. I seen that in the fucking corner. You chilled in that fucking corner when I was doing all the fucking work. Great fucking job, mate. You fucking did brilliant. Yes, yeah, because I want to team up with someone who's a showboater, who wants to get all the crowd hyped up, but can't do jack shit at the end of the night.
Now, he's a hockey player. He was sitting in the goal, okay?
I don't want to get involved too much here, but Devlin, to Richie's defense, you were like, I don't know what you were doing in the middle of the ring, but there was a time where you were like, I don't know, like laying down for a long period of time, and we even had to restart the match because of you. So I'm not sure if you should be so much in Adam Richards' case when you should kind of look at what you did tonight. I mean, you kind of.
What I did, mate, I'm sorry that I got put in a fucking chokehold and then someone fucking smacked their fucking elbows on top of my fucking head and my jaw hit the fucking mat. I'm sorry that I was actually fucking hurt, but it seemingly you don't give two shits about that. Because you said, restart the fucking match!
This is
some fucking GM you are, caring about your fucking superstars.
Why do you hate everybody that freaking loves you? Don't you see the love that Adam Richards gives you? That's something that nobody has given you.
Yeah, can you feel the love tonight, Devlin O'Brien?
Yeah, feel it. Do you feel it, Devlin?
No.
Do you feel it now, Devlin?
The only thing I feel is that he's a fucking clown. And he's in my way.
You're so mean.
I'm having a great time. This is great. I'm having so much fun.
Friends.
Well, he has me.
Except for Adam Richards, but he's like the bestest kind of friend you could ever have in the whole wide world.
Oh, thank you, Swifty.
Of course, F is for friends who do stuff together.
No, no.
U is for
U is for you and
You shut
me.
the fuck up! You shut the fuck up! We're not doing this little bullshit you two did last fucking Hardmic. I fucking listened. I wasn't here because I didn't want to fucking be here, and I wish I fucking was to tell you motherfuckers to shut the fuck up.
That's right.
N is for anywhere at any time at all down here in
the deep blue sea.
Okay.
Oh my God! Get out of here! You're the Swifty con strikes again.
I'm just
Nah,
gonna
see,
beat myself up.
Devlin just needs a massage. I'll give him a massage later. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He's just worked up.
Hopefully that's all fair. But congrats, Beer Milk, for getting on the same page tonight. As much
Thank
as
you.
Devlin does not want to admit it, the camera says otherwise. But from one team to another, let's talk to the Burnout. Burnout, Blackheart, Cliff Garnett. Hey, man, I don't think this is the end of the Burnout. The fans want you guys to stick together. You guys are one of the most fan-favorite teams in the division right now, and, you know, there's always who's got next. You know, Texas boys might have tag team title shots first, but I feel like you guys are one of the next teams on the block.
Yeah, tonight was batshit crazy, and Blackheart and I, we both knew going into a fatal four tag team match, it's gonna be chaotic. Like everyone's gonna get their ass whooped, people gonna get hurt, and we saw like how Dev was on the floor for 10 minutes. Good thing he's okay. And again, Texas boys, they got the 1-2-3, right? You know, and so they are the undisputed winners. They're going to the tag team championship. But tonight, you know, Blackheart and I felt fire. I'm motivated. Yeah, we may have lost tonight, but no, we're not done. No. Hell no. So, yes, I recognize, you know, I see the audience, I see the guys backstage, the reaction, and plus, we need more turmoil for the tag team division, and I feel Blackheart and I can contribute to that very well. So again, whatever opportunity or challenge is heading our way, yeah, we're down for it. Blackheart, you got anything to say?
One of the purposes here is to stir up the division, and that's one of the things you just said. And that's what this tag team division needs. It needs a stirring in the pot. It needs a little chaos. Just a little seasoning to it, if you may say. And I may say so myself. Even though there's a little bit of trouble in paradise going on between one team, which it's kind of weird. I'll give it that. But give it to them. I'll give them the roses for a second. Texas boys did earn their shots. But that doesn't end things. You gotta keep a grander scope onto everything. You always have to be watching. You always have to be learning. You always have to survive. Adapt. Or else you perish. Within it all. It all comes down to the point of everything. Sometimes things need to change, and sometimes things don't need to change. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they always say. And you know what? That pleases Daddy.
Oh my. Well, needless to say, if the Texas boys do end up winning those tag team titles, I think Burnout will be the first ones to challenge them. But they're going to have a tough road against Perk Angle. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But now, I got a hot seat question. And when I observe this hard mic, I think there's only one man who can answer it and really give some hot seat answers. And that's Breon Johnson. Breon Johnson, ain't much going on right now for you, so let's put you in the hot seat for once in a long time.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Hot seat question. Hey, man, you might not be involved with this situation, but I know you can air it out just like anybody else. What do you think about Townsend no longer being a part of the security? Thanks to Richie Rose.
He was a part of security.
Yeah, he was a security officer, man. He was there to protect the backstage area.
So he was secure. Oh, okay. I mean, if you say so.
Did he stop you at all?
No.
Did he stop you from doing anything?
No. Never. No. Never. But
Do you
I
think
mean,
if he tried to stop you, would he be able to?
no. I mean, let me not go there. That's too
You,
easy. Don't set me
come
up,
on,
Ryan.
man. Come on. You know you want to. This is the time. I know the big man's listening, and he wants this from you. He wants to hear it.
What does he want from me? I haven't. He doesn't even garner my interest.
Well,
My eyes.
he's a man. He doesn't want you to sugarcoat shit, man. He wants honesty, and you've heard of him. You could tell he has an anger issue. Hell, he might storm in here if you say something. Which
Oh,
would be great for views.
he has an anger issue, but he also turned into a little bitch when I confronted him about his issues. So, I mean, that's beside the point. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to hint at, that you want me to go up against the former head of security. My eyes are on a bigger picture than the former head of security. That person will
Damn.
see who they really are. They'll see that soon enough. But I don't deal with somebody who has lived in mediocrity his whole entire honor-bound COH career. I don't deal with mediocrity. And Lions, for the record, why didn't you check up on my cousin? Why didn't you check up on him?
I think I'm the only one who believes that was not indeed a stunt double. That was indeed you. As a matter of fact, I looked through your bloodline here, man. I don't think your cousin was anywhere near in game, to be honest.
He actually was. He was. It's
Leslie
called
let him
makeup.
go from the Miami Heat. You know, double Johnson.
No. Listen, Tyrone is a cousin. Now, mind you, makeup, can make you look great, and it's just the simple fact that Tyrone was there. Now, congratulations to Mayor Fuji.
This is the first time I've ever heard of Tyrone, dude. Are you making up excuses for the loss?
No, I'm not
If
actually.
you really stooped this low, this
No,
is
I have
Brandon
not.
Johnson that I known would have never stooped this low.
No, see, this is the thing. You think that you're going to try to appeal to me, thinking that I'm just going to be like, oh, this is the truth. No, this is actually legitimately the truth. Tyrone is my cousin. Just because I don't talk about my family to you doesn't mean that they don't exist. This is what are you not getting? When's the last time we had a heart-to-heart conversation? When we were in Midnight Vice. When's the last time?
I don't know. Like a week ago. I don't know. But the thing is,
it wasn't a week ago. It wasn't a week ago. When did I tell you about
what's the
my
stunt
family?
double's name that lost to Richie Rose? You claim that was a stunt double too, right?
No.
How about APH?
No. That was all me. Because I show up to matches that matter.
Well, that's like the only time you said stunt double. I'm just saying, like when who was the last stunt double?
That all those times. It was him. That was the man.
Well, I tell you what. If you can bring your cousin to Hardmic next week and we can hear him talk, maybe I'll believe you.
Okay. I mean, Tyrone will show up. I guarantee you he will. I don't know why you think that he's not real. He is a real person. And
I believe in Santa Claus. Unfortunately, sorry to the children in the audience out there. And I don't believe in Tyrone, your cousin. I hate to break it to you.
Wow. So you're saying that. See, you're saying that you don't believe me, which is a shame.
You got a lot of tricks up your sleeve, but this one is by far the worst one. The worst magic trick I've seen.
It's really not. It's really not, because he's a legitimate person. He's always been a legitimate person. He's actually taking care of my son Tyquavius as we speak right now. See, you didn't know I had a child, did you?
No, I've heard of your son before.
Yo, you've heard of my son.
I just want to talk about your son on air, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you know about my child, but you don't know about my
Your
cousin.
son probably would have beaten Marufuji. Matter of fact, I think your son would have beaten you at this point.
My son is 6 years old. What are you talking about?
He's got a bright future.
He does.
He might face Jay Mamba in the main event at WrestleCade 39,
39, yeah, eventually. It depends on if he wants to go down that route. But, as it pertains to, in game, yes, Marufuji beat a Johnson, but he beat the wrong Johnson. He didn't beat this Johnson.
Well, next week we're gonna find out who Johnson is it, because you got to produce Tyrone, man. In order for it to not count on your record, I need to see Tyrone next week on Hardmic.
Okay, Tyrone will be here.
And if I'm wrong, man, I'll say I was wrong. You know me.
Do I know you?
If you're wrong, I think you got to admit it next week that you lost to Marufuji.
No, I mean I wasn't there. My plane was messed up, unfortunately, so I had to get it repaired. I didn't make it. I was not there. I don't understand what you're not comprehending. I was not there.
Well, we'll talk to the family next week. We'll see who was there and who wasn't there.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Let's talk to a man who was a former champion, Don Frost. Don, man, it's been tough on the top as TV champion, but I got to give you credit where credit's due. You survived against J Mamba, and it was a tough road ahead against Corvo, but tonight you came up short. What do you got to say about that ring?
I do have to congratulate Corvo on winning the match. He did incredible. Something that bothered me, though, is the guy that came out with him. And I'm not blaming Corvo. I'm not making excuses or anything like that. I'm man enough to admit that Corvo beat me. But here's the thing. Every time I've lost the championship from now and when Huey beat me back then, there's one constant in both of those matches. And that's the man that was ringside. The man that I beat to reclaim the championship, Eddie Reed. It seems like every time I lose the championship, Eddie Reed has to be there. Eddie Reed always has to be involved in something with me. And that's what bothers me. I'm not saying he cost me the championship. I'm not saying anything like that. I am saying that he has to have something against me.
Well, Don, I think the solution is to spend more time in the gym and let everything figure itself out, because I feel like you're still on top of your game and keep working.
Just let everything figure itself out.
I mean, that's when you're usually at your best. What do you mean by that, huh? I mean, your direction is not really the smartest. You asked for a non-time limit match last time we heard from you, and that was a bad decision because it didn't even need the time this time around. Corvo beat you in flying colors, man, and maybe you put a foot in your mouth before this TV title match and you wasn't focused on being the champion.
That is not true at all. I said straight up to Corvo to give it his all, because I was going to, and you saw that. What, you think I was lacking in this kind of match? Even with the time limit, I was still playing smart. He was just smarter.
Given.
Are you trying to say that it's my fault that I lost the championship and that Corvo wasn't just
time limit? And I think that played out in this matchup.
Eddie Reed was against the time limit. I beat him in 3 seconds.
Yep, and the same mistakes happen to you too, man. I'm just calling it. I watched the show. I did commentary for it. I feel like you got to bring that Don Frost that we are used to seeing, that the one that's brought against Reed. You got to bring it back to that TV title picture one more time, and hopefully Corvo's the champion by then.
So was it? So you didn't see that when I faced Jarek Lawson? You didn't see that when I faced J Mamba?
I want to see that from you next week.
To prove myself time and time again, and still it's not enough.
Well, that's the business we call code of honor, man. You got to give your best every single week. I mean, it's just a prime example. Look where Bill Dern is. Look where Crude is. They brought their best. And tonight, Corvo brought his. But I'm just saying, for one night out of the calendar year, that wasn't your best. That wasn't the Ice Age tonight.
That's what you want to see, huh?
Instead of battling the pencil, I want you to battle people into the ring.
All right, fine.
Instead of
Next week.
saying what the general manager wants to do, I want you to put the effort inside the ring. That's all I'm saying.
All right, then how about next week? I bring back the Ice Age Open Challenge. Let's see who can step up to me. And let me show you exactly what the Ice Age is all about.
I like the idea. We'll have to see what Swift does, but we'll see, man. Thank you for your time, Don. And now we're gonna talk to the number one contenders for the tag team titles, the Texas Boys, Psycho G and Justin Tyler. Man, you got to the 4-way match. You went through all the obstacles, and trust me, there were, and you
We
won.
need to talk to our GM. We need to talk to him. I promised him I'd do something on last week. Is he here? I need to talk to him. It's important.
Hello.
Like, it's
hello,
important, but it's
G.
not
I am
important.
here, actually.
Hi,
I've been
bud. So I
listening.
promised
Hey,
you
buddy.
I'd do something because I couldn't think of anything last week. If you don't mind. Got this.
Oh, yes, I know what it is. Go
Got
on.
this, got this. It's not easy making a name for yourself. Where do you draw that line? I never thought I'd be heading this far.
Hey, come on, man. You've been singing the damn song all day long.
Yes, sir.
Do you blame him?
Listen, I hated the option of the Fatal 4-Way. I did. You know, seeing what happened with SWO, I thought, you know, what Swift does, SWO, Texas Boys, we do that shit. Because honestly, I want to fight them. I know Justin wants to fight them.
It made the most sense.
It did, but, you know, I guess it didn't matter. You know, we fought team that drinks beer and milk.
And milk, yeah.
And,
It's a little weird. It's a weird combination.
And the old men. The old men.
Those guys. Yeah, we beat those guys.
Oh, yeah. I said it Saturday. We've earned this. We've deserved this. We deserve to be champions. We've earned this. There's nobody in the back that can say, hey, these guys didn't earn the contendership. We did, though. It's not our fault that Devlin, you know, hurt his jaw. It's not JT's fault that he decided to use himself as a shield.
Hi, I did that. I had to take one for the team.
A lit time.
It had to be done. It really did, man. But I gotta say, it's kind of crazy to see where we were a few months ago, G, to where we're at now. I never expected us to be number one contenders for the COH Tag Team Championships. It's a great feeling, man. It's been a while.
A long road. I just got to say congratulations to both of you. I mean, a couple years back, I fired you on national television, JT, and now
Yeah.
getting Crow. And I got to say I like it.
No, man. I came back with something to prove, bro. That's really all it was. I came back with something to prove, and I feel like I'm doing a damn good job at proving it. And I feel like me and G are doing a damn good job at proving it. So the Texas Boys from a few years ago and the Texas Boys now, and we're completely different, man. We're two different people. We're two different athletes. So much has changed over the few years, and honestly, I think that it made us better. I really do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with JT. You know, and this is a weird thing to say. I feel like we came out better than we ever have been, fighting each other, getting in that ring, hashing our shit out. Because look at us now. As Swift said, as we've been saying, we haven't lost a traditional tag match, and that's what this title match more than likely will probably be. We haven't lost that. We have no intention of losing. So I don't really know what else to say here, you know? I came on here, I did my little singing thing that I promised Swift to do.
Well,
I don't know if JT,
Gee,
that was a listener.
I know you said you didn't know what else to say, but you know I'm a man of my surprises. Come on now. You know
I hate your surprises. Your
The devil and
surprises hurt
Swift,
me.
man.
I'm not a devil. This is a good one, right?
You are,
Sneaky.
though.
You are a sneaky
I
man.
am not. All right, let me just say, first and foremost.
Let me guess. Oh, hey, G, by the way, yeah, y'all gotta wait a few months.
Oh.
Oh, hey, G, yeah, you gotta fight these guys next week.
I don't think that's it.
Oh, gee, you're funny. But, you know, first and foremost, congratulations to you guys. I mean, bringing back Justin Tyler, like you said,
Yep.
I didn't think we would end up in this spot, but Texas Boys are number one contenders. And, to be honest, this is one of the most hyped tag team title matches I think we've ever had. So, I'm a man of the people. Why on earth are we gonna wait for this championship match? Why the hell not do it next week? So you know what? JT, traditional tag team match for those titles next week.
Can I main
Wow.
event? Main event?
I don't know
Main
about that
event?
yet, G. But next
God
week,
damn
the
it.
tag team championship match will be
It's
happening.
because he doesn't love us.
I
I
do,
understand he doesn't
guys.
love us. You know, it's because we stole his curry.
guys.
You know, I get it. I get it.
Well, I mean, I love you guys. This is why I'm giving this to you.
Wait.
You're gonna have to wait.
You're the one who stole his curry.
I can't believe.
I know, Lions, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good food. But you know what? All jokes
Oh,
aside, thank you. Thank you for not letting us wait.
Of course.
Thank you for giving us this opportunity, and thank you for believing that me and JT, despite our prior issues, could succeed as a team again. Thank you. Justin, is there anything you need to say?
Oh yeah, one more thing. Just because I'm feeling a little arrogant. All right, I think we proved a few years ago that we are one, if not the absolute best team to come from Honor Bound. We were one of the best things on Honor Bound a few years ago, despite what happened. You know, I'm still really sorry, G. I shouldn't have done that to you, but
It's okay.
but it's a different time. It's a different show. I want to say the tag team division is a little different, but there's definitely some familiar faces. But I'm just going to leave it at this. The Texas Boys have always been and will always be the top team, and we've proved it time and time again.
Well, I just got one thing to say. The downfall of us all. Have a good day.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Texas Boys, and thank you, Swift, for jumping in for that as well. Let's move on to Jay Jones. You know, Jay Jones, you might have lost tonight, but you were in the main event, and I gotta say, you gave one hell of a battle to Bill Dern. Where do you go from here?
First of all, I actually want to tip my hat to Bill Dern, and I also want to say congratulations to him becoming the new COH whatever champion. But yes, I did actually give him one hell of a fight, even though it took like 3 curb stomps to put me down. But hey, I'm still keeping my head up. Still got my combat story going on. But
The rise of the Shaolin Warrior.
yeah, I'm still gonna keep that strong with me. But what was your question again?
Where do you go from here?
Well, maybe I'll go against my former student since he joined Per Angle, which I'm gonna do a little positive here. I'm actually really happy for him getting all the shine that he get. But him join Per Angle, a big fucking no for me. But as a mentor, what can you do? You can't talk him out of it, so you let him do what the fuck you want. Just at the end, Coleman's gonna buy his ass.
Oh.
I can't really talk because my throat is already fucked up.
Well, let's hear from Jay Mamba, shall we? Because he wants to interrupt you. Let's hear what Jay Mamba has to say.
You know, I'm tired. I'm tired of everybody saying that joining Per Angle has been a bad decision. Because when you look at back when I first started, I could barely win a singles match because I don't know. It's just ever since I've joined Per Angle, I've leveled up because they're just great mentors, and they've elevated me to a point where I just had possibly match of the year with Jarek Lawson. I mean, and people still think that they've cursed me, that they make me into a bad person, that you need to save me. The only people that need saving are you. Because you don't understand that Per Angle is a thing that nobody can take away from me. They are the only one who understand me. So all of you, You just think that, oh, you need to go back to being a good guy. They're just corrupting you. I don't understand that because think about it. If I was corrupted, wouldn't I be going downhill instead of uphill? I mean, if I'm corrupted, I would be broken, but I'm not broken. Here I am, here to tell the tale of how I am not being corrupted by Kirk Angle. It's just funny to me. JJ, you want to have a match? You really want to have a match? Fine. I'll allow it next week. Next week, me and you one-on-one. For the second time, I'm ready.
Oh, one-on-one. Well, first of all, how about you save that for Winter Slam for you and me?
You know
Next
what?
week, we'll make it a 6-man tag team match.
I'll have to ask Brett and Brooks about that one, but I mean, 6-man tag match. Where are your partners? Unless anybody wants to step up, I'll wait.
I guess you need to find out for next week. I'm not going to announce them right now.
So you have partners. So what you're saying?
You gotta make a whole lot of friends here in COH.
Okay, well, it's official. I mean, if Swift can get
If Swift wants to book the match, hey Swift.
Swift, get out here.
Hi guys.
Yo, Swift.
What's
You
going
want
on?
to make it official for next week?
Whoa.
Because a one-on-one match between me and Jay Miles is happening at Winter Slam. You better book it.
Whoa.
JJ Winter Slam.
Oh.
Next week,
Oh.
6-man tag team match, or I will slit your fucking head.
Jesus, Mamba.
Sorry for the language.
What the hell? Oh my
I like
god.
that.
No.
That's awesome.
This is why Punk has
really
corrupted your mind, man. When did you start saying things like that? What are these slurs? That's something Brett Curtis would say. I am disappointed in you, young man. God. But anyways, as for
What
the-
a nice this guy is.
Like I'm your like you're my dad.
Listen, I'm not, but you know, you gotta watch a little bit. You know, that's not a very nice thing to say. That was very mean, and I'm very upset now. But anywho, we'll see. There's a lot of things going on, but I will say, guys, get your gear ready for next week. You both will be on the show, but you gotta see what you're doing. Just meet you. Next
Better not be no BS, Swift.
Yeah, Swift. No
knowing my luck, it's probably gonna be BS. Like some kicker poison stuff or something. I don't know.
blindfold match. Yeah, we've seen that before.
If he books me in a
We
blindfold match,
don't want
I
to talk about
swear
that
to
blindfold match.
God.
Good lord.
Matter of fact, Swift, if you do me the honors, because I think this man deserves your admiration. Can you introduce the number one contender for me?
Really?
Yeah, introduce Crude.
Go for it. If you can't do it, I'll chime in.
I think you should go to Marufuji next instead.
Oh no! All right.
We'll see.
Just do it already,
Do it.
Swift. It won't kill you.
I don't
he's
want
got
to
a
talk
point.
to him.
He's got a point. We
Just
do got to
do
talk
it.
to Marufuji.
Let's do it.
But
Get it
after
over with.
that, I want your good GM cap on, man. You got to talk to the number one contender after Marufuji. Marufuji, on the other hand, made a statement tonight. Jarek Lawson is in the sights. Marufuji, what do you want to say to Jarek Lawson right now, if they're listening to this podcast?
I want to keep this short, simple and short. What I did to Jarek Lawson tonight, this was just a start. He's beaten me once, but twice. So now, I'm targeting him in the only way I know how. Violence.
And we've seen it before, and I think tonight we've seen it again. And when Marufuji says violence, indeed, it's about to happen. But Jarek Lawson, the most unpredictable star of the show, We'll see how Derek Lawson responds next week with Code of Honor. Swift, bring it all in, man. You're the general manager. You got to do your job and support the number one contender because he did win in game. So, what do you want to say to Crude? I know you said a lot Saturday night. Probably was Sunday for you, but what do you want to say to Crude here tonight?
Okay, I want to say, Christian Crude, what a journey it has been for you. Coming into Honor Bound /COH, coming on to COH, you know, me and you used to be very good friends, and seeing the way you climbed up the ladder all the way to the top, you know, even though if you were a little bit of an asshole to me, and many other people, and to Jay Jones, you know, just a lot of people in general, even if you did a lot of things that don't go by the conduct of honor, you know, I'm generally very proud of your progression as long as, you know, alongside all of Team Perk Angle. You guys are great. You guys are the best thing that is going on today. I love you, I love them, I love everything about Team Perk Angle, and you know what? Congratulations on winning the Chamber, Crude. I hope you do fantastic against Bill Dunn.
Wow. Well, I haven't personally seen Swift smile like that in quite some time. Crude, what do you think about that?
Oh, fucking damn. I'm trying to move thirsty over here after that. That big match I had, that hellacious match I had against,
Danny Dolphin.
Danny Dolphins.
Danny Dolphin, yeah, Danny Dolphins, yeah. That's his name. But, so if I'm gonna need you to repeat that, but like maybe just like the last part you said real quick. I just kind of need to hear it again.
I'm so proud of you, little guy. Good job. High five. No high five? That's alright, little buddy. You got this.
Oh, don't call me little.
You're my little buddy. Come on, my little buddy.
I'm jacked.
He's jacked, dude.
Girls.
You're my little big buddy. Little big buddy.
Jacked to the fuck. Don't call me that. You're smaller than me. You're like, how much do you weigh?
Yeah, didn't you lose to Crude? And that's why you're like a GM instead of a wrestler here?
Yeah, I did lose to Crude, and that's why I'm saying congratulations to my little big buddy. He's doing great things.
You can't just say little big buddy. There's two different
Little big buddy.
Crude the
Interesting.
Little big buddy.
Well, enough with Swift. I mean, I don't want to have people come in here and fucking jump you again like last time. So, enough for you. Crude, we heard the inspiration, man. I personally was listening to every word you said last week, and I gotta say, well, Sunday or Saturday, I gotta say, man, you pulled the heartstrings. I feel like this is the best we've ever seen of you, and I am definitely, as much as I'm a fan of Bill Dern, you've made me a fan over the past weekend with that speech you had after Endgame, and I gotta say, man, the lights are on bright. Is the pressure on, though? Are you feeling the pressure of being number one contender?
Well, you know, as they say, under pressure you can crack or you can become a diamond. Me, I'm already a diamond if you look at it. But when it comes to me and Bill, we've had our matches in the past, obviously. So when I look at Bill, I look at him as a competitor that I know in the ring and outside of the ring. We've done a lot outside of the ring together. We've promoted ammo together. We got tattoos. Yeah, we actually got tattoos together. I don't know if you know this. I have a tattoo on my arm actually. It's a #1 Bill Dern fan. I'm #1 Bill Dern fan. He has one on his leg, I think. I don't know which one it is, but it's his number one Crude fan. And you know, this goes outside of the business. Really, it goes outside the business. Me and Bill, I know Bill. Real nice beard. I've stroked it. Real nice beard. But when it comes into the ring, I feel like we haven't really had that match. That's been the standout point for us, where we know who the better man is. Because I've had wins over him, and he's had wins over me. This doesn't go to just COH. This goes to different shows in general that cannot name. But this standout point will happen at our match, our main event. And unlike Ryan Swift, I legitimately feel as if Bill Dern is the good guy. There's no mask on Bill. There's there's nothing he's hiding from anybody. He's a genuine person, deep down, real nice guy, real lovely dude, and I don't hate him. I don't hate him after all the wars we've had, the Warbeards and Team Angle, me and him. I don't hate him. But this isn't about hate, love, liking someone, or downright fucking despising someone. This is about this one thing that everyone has in common. If you come from a different background, you come from everybody's different here. Everybody's got a different story to tell here. Everybody's born in different places. Everybody trains different places. Everybody grows up somewhere else. But there's this one thing in mind when you come to COH. One thing in mind. And if this isn't your goal in COH, why the fuck are you here? Why the fuck are you here?
True.
That one goal is that COH world title. That big goal. I told you last week, when I came to Honor Bound, when I was told I was going to be that surprise for Summer Series, my main goal was world champion. I didn't go into any other company. When I went into other companies, my mindset was different. I was the little rookie. I was much like Jay Mamba when he first debuted here in COH. I was the little rookie who was the nice guy. I was the dude who didn't know what this new world of wrestling would do to me. But when you learn the ins and outs of wrestling, when you learn that this is a cold fucking business, you change. You see me, I'm not a cold dude. I'm not a cold dude at all. That is why I decided to help J Mamba. That's why all the Team Angle decided to help J Mamba. We are looking for the future. We are the future and we thrive for the future. So when I look at Bill Dern, I see a whole lot of history. And history is great. History is great when you want to teach a lesson. That's what he should stick to. That's what our world champion right now needs to stick to. He needs to stick to teaching his lessons. He needs to stick to teaching lessons without that gold around his waist, because I want that gold. I'm not here to teach lessons. I'm here to make newer lessons for everybody. I'm here so that our company thrives. So, Bill Dern, I say this about every match I'm in, but it's one thing I like to do because I love to predict the future. I'm very into that voodoo shit. Bill Dern, when it comes to our match, when we main event our show, I will win. I will become world champion. And there is nothing, and I mean nothing, you or the Warbeards as a collective can do about it. Good luck to you. I love you. But this is kind of it for you. This is your pinnacle.
That's right, man. Crude's ready. He's inspired. He's ready to become world champion. Before we go, I feel like the only way to get a unbiased opinion on who kind of chased the backstage area of who our roster thinks is going to win between Crude and Bill Dern. Let's go over to Richie Rose. Rose, you're probably the most unbiased in the room right now. Who do you see winning this world title match between Crude and Bill Dern?
Who do I see winning this? It's a toss-up. I'm not gonna lie. Both men are very fucking well good at their craft. I'm not going to put anything away from either Bill nor Crude. So there's nothing that I could take away from them. Because Crude, you're an admirable wrestler, and you've shown that by being the #1 contender. Congratulations on that, by the way. And Bill Dern, I mean, through adversity and chaos, he was able to persevere and become the world champion in the first place. And that's a good skill to have for sure. It just matters to me on who is more hungry for it. It seems like Bill Dern, no means to offend him, but it felt like he kind of got at the right place at the right time. You know, I feel like, I mean, he said at some point he didn't exactly deserve it, but he has it. And he's going to do anything in order to defend it. And Crude, you've been hungry for the title for a while.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes to that, a focused mindset is all you really need when you're in the wrestling ring, especially with someone as skilled as Bill Dern. So, I'd say it's a pretty equal matchup, but if I had to pick a winner, I'd have to give it to Crude.
You know what? You welcome to the porterhouse. You welcome to the porterhouse.
Appreciate it, bro.
Well, Crude, looks like you got confidence point of the week so far. That's an official roster member, man. He's actually like in the middle of both brands of Warbeards and Perk Angle. I didn't know which way he was going to go, but he chose you.
No, I didn't know either. It was so many twists and turns. It's great.
But, you know, Swift has a lot of fears as you becoming world champion. So let's set you down for one more hot seat question. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. If you become world champion, Crude, say if this happens, maybe at Winterslam, maybe before it, are you going to make Ryan Swift's GM job a living hell from here on out if you're the world champion?
My goal here was never to make Swift's life as a GM living hell. That was never my goal. Me and Swift we can agree on this. We were like we're teaming for a little bit. I guess I say a little bit. It was like one match. But I helped him. My goal was never to hurt Swift. He was just an obstacle in my way, and that's it. That's it. But I want to talk about what you said. If I do win the world title, it's not an if. It is a thing that will happen. I just gonna put it out there. It's gonna happen.
Well, Swift, I want to bring you in right now before we promote next week's show.
Hi.
I got a question for you now.
Yes.
Is there any chance in hell that you could take a photo op with Christian Crude, the #1 contender, by next week?
Honestly, why would I not take a picture with my little big buddy Christian Crude? You know,
maybe because he'd probably drop you where you stand, but I don't know if you two are going to get along in this photo op. Because you know you can't touch him, but he can touch you.
Well, to answer this in the simplest way possible, and Crude, you know, you are my little big buddy, right?
No, don't call me that.
Taking a picture of my little big buddy?
I'll
Hell
drop you.
no. The only picture I will be taking next week is one, if Bill wants to do this, punch Crude in the mouth. That'd be great if they wanted to do that.
No, they wouldn't do that.
I know Bill is here and listening, and so Bill, if you want to punch him in the mouth anytime next week, you know, that'll be pretty cool.
Ooh, okay.
Huh?
I'll nah. I appreciate the kind words, you know, from him and Richie. I feel both motivated and very happy and saddened at the same time because you threw some very positive and negative things at me twice. But I don't necessarily feel like punching him in the mouth unprovoked. I'm not that type of guy, Swift. I don't know what type of person you assume I am, but I'm not trying to do that.
You remember when
he's not that guy, pal.
Lot, Bill? You don't remember that? You remember? I remember that.
Yeah, but I gotta retaliate the same way?
No, you can do it like straight to his face. I mean, you can look directly at him and then like punch him square on the nose. That would be cool.
I would like if he'd asked me first if I would like to get punched. That would.
I mean, we already have a match planned. We already have everything set up. You know, when that match happens, yeah, I'll punch him in the face, sure. I don't know. Why would I feel like doing that right now? I just
maybe,
or next week. I mean,
something.
I'm here to fight people. I'm not here to punch people in the face. You know? Does that make sense?
It
You get
does.
what I'm thinking?
You are a good person. I'm sure Jesus is very proud of you right now. You are the world
Oh, he
champion
is.
after all.
Yeah.
But
And
you
it's
know,
weird
go ahead, Bill.
because I'm holding this title now, and I feel discredited a lot. I beat one of the former longest reigning honor bound champions, and people think I'm not hungry anymore. People think I don't have a drive to do this or something. People think it feels like it's been the same fight that I've been fighting my entire career, with people underestimating what I can do and who I am, and it doesn't make sense to me. I was early on, whenever the Warbeards got called up, people constantly belittled me, saying that I was the weaker link of the two. And now people are assuming that I'm going to walk into a match and just lose on my first defense. Kind of hurts my feelings. And I feel like I've got to prove people wrong, and I'd like to prove them wrong next week, Swift, to give you a firm answer. It doesn't make me happy, but it's what people think. It's their perception of me. And Crude and Jordan and Olola Pergango are some of the only people who I feel like have actually given me a fair shake, oddly enough. They know the history. They know what I can bring. They know that I've beaten some of them before. It's weird. And I'd want to keep proving people wrong weekly. People had a lot of stock in Jay Jones, and I still think Jay Jones is an incredible competitor. But he lost tonight. And whoever or whatever you got playing next week, Swift, I'd love to prove them wrong as well.
So no photo op with Crude. Would you take a photo
Lions.
of Bill?
No. Yes, of course I'll take a picture with Bill.
How about a photo op between the two to promote the next world title match?
I would rather watch a D'Amelio show on Hulu than do that.
Oh, just shut up about that show already.
What? It's a good show.
We know there's going to be a contract signing between Crude and Bill. I hate to break it to you. I hate to spoil it, but this always happens. There's going to be a contract signing. I want you to be there, GM. I want you to do your job, and I want you to be in the middle of these two, so you can make sure Bill doesn't hit Crude in the face, because you need to protect this main event.
This is why you're here, Lions. You can do that stuff for me. That would be great.
I'm no longer here. I'm no longer GM. This is your job, so you have to support your main event.
To host this show, you can do the same thing with the contract signing. Why do I gotta be there?
No, I can't. Tone White is my boss, not you.
Ugh. You're such a drag.
I hate to say it to you personally, but you are my stepbrother. But Tone White is my boss. Does sign my checks.
What are you
And
doing?
he's also here.
Sure do.
You getting me stuck in this step, bro? What the fuck? I don't want to be stuck in this. You know what?
That's your problem, not mine.
You're not funny.
You know what? Fine. Whenever we end up having a contract signing, I'll be in the middle. I'm not taking a picture with my little big buddy though, but I will be in the middle. I can negotiate it, do whatever with my little big buddy and Bill Dunn. Fine. Why not?
Oh, I'll cave your fucking head in.
Calm down, little big buddy. Love you.
I will drop you on your neck.
If you want to lose your shot for the world title, you can.
Right, yeah, no. You can't take it away.
He won in game. You can't take that away from him, Swift. How dare you?
I mean, if I wanted to be a real big asshole, I could, but I'm not that kind of person.
You've always been a real big asshole.
Listen, little big buddy.
Question to everybody here: if you want Crew to drop Ryan Swift where he stands, give him a hell yeah.
I love you guys too.
Well, there you go. Do it. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Why does he
I said you said you wanted to see Ryan Swift get dropped on that stack of dimes he calls a neck. I'll give you a hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What the hell?
Seems like they want you to get your ass kicked, Swift. But can you promote next week's show? What do you got planned for COH next week with Crew, Bill Byrne, and Tone White?
So this is great stuff. Great stuff. So as we've announced earlier, it will be the Texas boys taking on Team Perk Angle for the tag titles. Little Big Buddy's going to be in that match. It's going to be pretty cool. And the
On your
next
neck.
week, we're going to see Bill Dunn, the World Heavyweight Champion, in some action. He wants to prove himself once again. And do you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. And now that I'm looking at the field that we have here tonight, you know, if Bill, you want to prove yourself as a world champion, get all those doubters out of your head, out of the, just, you know, whatever they're saying. So, you know what? I think there's only one way to prove yourself. Mr. Tone.
Hello, yes, that's me.
Are you ready to main event another COH episode?
Oh man, episode however many, main eventing another. Of course I am.
There's only one way to prove yourself as a COH World Heavyweight Champion, and that's beating the greatest COH World Champion of all time, Tone White, in the main event next week.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we meet again, Billiam. This time I may not let you hit me with that elbow of yours.
I might not need to.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair.
We'll see.
To be fair, last time we did, you didn't need to. But, like, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Well, if this is the way for me to get back to where I need to go, then I'm sorry, Mr. Champion. I'm sorry, young champion. I'm going to have to kick your ass.
Yeah, bacon.
And it's a shame, really, because you just won, and I don't want to do that to you. But it has not been a good season for me so far, and the thing that I need the most is to put you on your ass. So I will do that.
Getting people talking like they think they can.
Man. Oh, man. Swift, I gotta say you're a genius for this. I like this main event.
Oh, and since you said that, Lions, and you want to talk, Swift, if you want to use them for your contract signing, feel free.
Oh,
fuck.
Let's do it! So I don't have to talk to my little big buddy. Let's go!
Hey, the deal's been made. You'll see me for the contract signing. Whenever that happens, count me in.
Thank God.
Well, Swift, you want to say the deed?
I'm kidding, of course. Lions, you're staying on Honor Bound.
Oh my God!
Psych!
You're
Psych!
You're such
Wave
a white
check
man.
tomorrow.
Such a white.
Be there, Swift, for the wave check tomorrow.
Fine, I'll be there for the wave check. I mean, I've got to face Surefire anyway, but since we're on about Tone, you know what time it is.
Oh, it is time! Hazoo huzzah! Hippity bee! Everybody come watch Honor Bound, baby! Tomorrow night, Friday, we have the continuation of the Totally Platonic tournament, and we also have El Tigre, international sensation. El Tigre facing Jack Hunter, and we also have breaking news. Do boop 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 ski bop ski whoa. Breaking news for you hoes. The women's world champion, the uprising champion, Iris, will defend her championship against Amber Reed tomorrow night.
Oh.
And also, big match, another big match, Chris Aaron will face current North American champion Josh Wolf. Now, Josh Wolf was kind of paraded on Twitter by our current Audubon World Champion Carter Blackwell about putting his championship on the line. And he said no. It's crazy. I've never seen him back down from a challenge before, but he did. So, he's going to face Chris Aaron tomorrow night. And much more. Woo! Honor bound. Honor bound. Honor bound. No, everybody else do the same thing. Honor bound. Honor bound. Honor bound. Honor bound.
Honor bound.
Ammo.
Lions versus Dave Henderson tomorrow. The tournament continues, and an ammo match too. 2 ammo guys going head tomorrow night.
Yes. Like I said, the continuation of the Totally Plutonic tournament, plus ammo matches, plus more, plus Dave Henderson, the reason everyone watches the show in the first place.
And you should trust Tom because he has cake. He has big cake. He's cake white. This close the show.
Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching the show. I hope Ryan Swift loses tomorrow.
Oh,
and
man.
Good fight, good night. Don't forget your nightlight, and remember, this is the Perk Show. We all just inhabit it.
What? Wait, we didn't agree.
Bye.
Wait, hold on, Tom. We're gonna have a serious conversation as soon as this.
Bye.